What happens when a New York designer blends a love for coffee with a passion for watches? You get Brew Watch Company, a microbrand that's taken the watch world by storm. In this video, we'll explore their caffeine-fueled journey from a Kickstarter dream to a horology favorite. Just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more microbrand stories. Coming from a family of jewelry designers and studying industrial design at the New Jersey Institute of Technology, Jonathan Ferrer was able to build his knowledge of horology at an early age. After graduating in 2014, Ferrer quickly entered the horology world through an internship at Movado. By 2015, Jonathan was sipping coffee in a New York cafe when inspiration struck. Observing the process of brewing espresso, he was particularly fascinated by the precision required to time an espresso shot. And as an industrial designer with a passion for horology, he saw an opportunity to create a watch that could serve as an espresso shot timer, blending functionality with aesthetic appeal. This moment in the cafe became the genesis of Brew Watch Company. And with just $1,000, he launched Brew Watch Company on Kickstarter, blending his love for coffee and horology. Brew's initial watches featured clean dials, bold indices, and coffee-inspired details. However, they lacked the bold personality that later defined Brew's success. Because of their generic design, these first watches by Brew flopped and left the company in financial trouble. During this time, cash flow was touch and go, with production delays risking customer trust and refunds. But Jonathan doubled down, designing bold, retro-inspired pieces like the metric and supermetric chronograph. This pivot paid off, with sales soaring 75 times over and thousands of watches sold worldwide. And as of 2024, they are averaging around 15,000 watches sold each year. Brew's retro designs like the metric chronograph and supermetric draw from 70s icons with a modern twist. Some of their most notable inspirations are the Zenith El Primero TV case and Omega Jedi, with striking similarities in the case shape, subdials, date window position, and numbered dial ring. And I just love these incredible similarities, truly showing the vintage aspect of these timepieces, but also adding Brew's personal identity through their little quirks and color schemes. Their 2025 Manual Wine limited editions celebrate 10 years in business with premium Swiss movements. And lastly, collaborations with Worn & Wound and Alton Brown show Brew's community spirit. And again, the color schemes and overall quirkiness of these watches just look so good to me. I really hope they do more of these collabs. I'd like to see what other avenues they'll take in order to create more unique pieces. So Brew clearly isn't just about watches. It's about coffee, community, and creativity. From a cafe sketch to a microbrand powerhouse, Jonathan Ferrer's vision connects with fans worldwide. As Brew grows, it's crafting a legacy that's more than just timekeeping. So lastly, just wanted to do a little hands-on experience here so you guys can see everything that comes with the Brew watch. So we have here the Brew Metric Retro Dial. I got this one for my dad for his birthday. And of course I have my Super Metric in electric blue right here just for comparison. But everything you see here is what came with my watch as well. So of course you have your microfiber cloth. You have a couple pamphlets in here really showcasing everything that Brew has to offer. And then of course you have your nice packaging with your resizing tool, and then the beautiful little sleeve that this goes into. So again, Brew really does have some next level packaging, really good stuff, kind of showcasing everything that Brew is all about. I'll get some close-ups of both of these here together so you can kind of see the differences between the metric and the supermetric. So looking at the Brew metric and supermetric, first things you notice are case shape and size are the exact same. Only difference with these is the metric has a date function at the 430 And then Supermetric does not have a date function. Unfortunately, that leaves a ghost setting. You pop it out here and it does nothing because these both have the same exact movements on the inside. You move it a second time and you can use that hacking feature to set precise time. But it's very unfortunate this one does not have a date function for that reason, because then you have a ghost setting as opposed to this one where you won't have that ghost setting. You'll be able to set the date. So I really wish this one did have a date setting just like this one, but nonetheless, the other slight difference with both of these is the back of the case. So this one here, as you can see, Brew, stainless steel, sapphire crystal, hybrid chronograph. And then I do like the screw down case back on these. And then this one here, as you can see, a little more design oriented on this one. Hybrid chronograph, Brew metric, water resistant 50 meters, and stainless steel. I do like the design on this one, that Brew logo right in the middle. Then again, a screw down case back. And then of course both of these do have the quick release function for the bracelet. I did have some problems with mine, the quick release coming off a few times while wearing it, just randomly causing me to drop the watch. But other than that, that being my only complaint, gotta love Brew. And then with these clasps, you got 4 micro adjustments in here. I really do enjoy that, makes it for an easy sizing. And then a milled clasp for all their watches as opposed to a stamped clasp. After having, several watches with milled clasps, I don't think I have any stamped anymore. I can't go back to a stamped clasp. I really like the milled clasps and how they just feel much higher quality than a stamped, and then they look higher quality as well. Overall, I do think the Brew metric retro dial has a much cleaner look. The overall dial, the black face of it is just flat. There's no etching or engraving besides that Brew logo there. But as opposed to this one, it's got more of a textured dial, adds more of that pop. But that's one of the reasons why I do think the metric is a much cleaner look. It's got just more subtle colors and then a cleaner face to it, but that's why I had to go with the Supermetric. I just love the pop that this one brings. But all in all, I do like the clean look of this one. I do like the date feature. I like the case back, the design of it. And then of course your clasp, run of the mill, same clasp as the others. 4 micro adjustments, milled. Overall looks great. Lastly, visit brewwatches.com to explore their collection and let us know your favorite Brew watch in the comments. Of course, subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and don't forget about the giveaway we have going on. Just watch my previous video for details on how to enter. And until next time guys, thank you for watching, and I'm out.